Hello and welcome to today's presentation and Q&A. This event is presented by the Stony Brook University Career Center. I'm Amanda Mills, Assistant Director of Undergraduate Admissions, and I'm your host along with Alyssa Bergman, assisting with the Q&A. In just a moment, our guests will introduce themselves and share some important information with you. Following the presentation, we'll save time for questions, so please add yours to the Q&A. And while we won't be discussing general admission requirements, if you have not already had an opportunity to do so, or if you require clarification on our admission process, please attend one of our live information sessions, which review the application process, deadlines and policies, and provide details about student life, living on campus, and student support. This session is being recorded and will be available to watch on our YouTube page in a few days. Now, please join me in welcoming our presenters, Kelly and Juliana.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kelly Leo, and I work as the Experiential Learning and Internship Coordinator in the Career Center. My job is to provide our students with necessary career skills and preparation through our credit-bearing internship class, known as EXT, Applied Learning for Career Readiness. In my role, I work with students, faculty, and industry professionals to ensure that these internships are more than just a credit on your transcript or more money. They are stepping stones to your future career. I provide guidance and support to help students develop the skills they need to succeed in their chosen careers throughout their internship experience. I'm also here at the Career Center to help students find and secure internship opportunities both on and off campus. And I guide students in using resources like Handshake or primarily an internship platform, which connects you to a network of employers, including small business or Fortune 500 companies. It's not just about finding opportunity, it's about finding the right fit for your career aspirations. Now I'd like to hand the microphone over to Juliana, who will also tell you more about her role.
Hi, everybody. My name is Juliana, Experiential Learning Coordinator, Career Center at Stony Brook University. And role involves connecting students with experiences. So when we talk about experiential learning, we're talking all of our Stony Brook students with certain can allow them to build skills and gain that hands-on experience to prepare them for whatever their next. That involves and includes different things, research opportunities, internships, both on and off campus, part-time jobs, mentoring opportunities, leadership on campus, volunteers, and so much more. So my connect you with the experiences that you need to move forward in increasing in the classroom and creating more on, again, to connect you and learn more about different industries. So to learn more about that we have through our career.
Thank you, Juliana. Okay, welcome everyone. I'm excited to dive into today's topic. It's the power of real-world experience, like jobs, internship, and more at Stony Brook University. Whether you're about to begin your journey here or you are still considering, a real-world experience are key to complementing your academic learning. So in the classroom, you gain valuable knowledge and skills that are very essential, but to really succeed in your future career, you need more than classroom theories. That's where real-world experience comes in. Employers value candidates who have real-world experience as well as academic knowledge. So jobs, internships, and other opportunities give you a unique edge when it comes to landing your full-time job. So think this way, learning by doing is like learning to ride a bike. You can read all about it, but you really learn when you start paddling. Similarly, jobs and internship give you real life lessons, and they're like playing a new video game. You might struggle at first, but as you gain experience, you become more skilled and confident. So at Stony Brook Career Center, we emphasize experiential learning and facilitate access to a range of opportunities, from internship to research to student employment, community service, industry projects, study abroad program, a very specific experiential program, employer site visit, job shadowing. So our mission is to create a sustainable ecosystem of career support that connects you to intense resource and industry network. So our goal is to meet you where you are, help you build meaningful professional relationships, and become very skilled candidates ready to excel in the professional world. So take advantage of these opportunities. And as everybody, as I said before, I'm the internship coordinator at Career Center. I really enjoy being internship coordinator because I know how important internship can be for students like you for considering their future path. Internship really give you a chance to explore different careers, build up your resume, and get the taste, and you can get a taste of the industry you're interested in. So these experiences can have a very significant impact on your chances of landing a job in the future, because employers often consider internship experience when choosing between equally qualified candidates. As an internship is similar to a special job where you work at a company, any organization to learn about a specific career field. Think of it as a peek into what it's really like to work in a particular job. It will help you determine whether or not you enjoy that type of work. And internship all usually have a structured format, including a specific task or project to complete, mentoring opportunities, and a set of length of time, such as maybe a few weeks or month. You'll work alongside with professionals in the field, and some internship may offer credits or stipends to support your participation. It is a fantastic way to gain real work experience and make informed decision about your career, future career path. And at Stony Brook University, we are here, all the Career Center staff, to help you access a wide range of internship every year, with over 2,000 internship opportunity for both undergraduate and graduate students. These internships are very diverse. Some offer academic credits, others come with paycheck, or some are unpaid but valuable experiences. And you can choose from full-time or part-time, and available throughout the academic year, including during fall, spring, or the winter and summer breaks. Plus, with options for on-site, hybrid, or remote internship. We want to ensure there's a perfect fit for everyone's need and lifestyles, because we understand that every student learns differently. In addition to traditional internships, you could also get micro internships, service learning projects, project-based learning opportunities. These programs are designed to accommodate a diverse learning styles and career goals. They provide real work experience in a condensed format, which is perfect for those who want to acquire skills and experience in a very specific area, or have a limited time. So our goal is to ensure that every student can find their ideal path. And if you're a student that is thinking about working on campus, our student employment opportunities are thriving at Stony Brook University. We host a job fair every semester, and each time more and more departments on campus come to showcase their available positions. There are many benefits of working on campus. It's super convenient, accessible. You won't have to commute so far, making it easier to balance work and classes. Plus, you get to earn money, which can help with your expenses. You also gain valuable transferable skills that will benefit you in your future career. And there are many types of positions available. You could work as a student assistant, helping out in administrative tasks. If you're a graduate student, there are graduate assistant positions available for those interested in research. You can become a research assistant. We also offer federal work study on campus positions and community service federal work study off-campus opportunities, giving you even more options to explore. So if you are thinking about getting experience, maybe getting an internship or finding an on-campus job, you might be wondering, where do I start? Well, one great place to begin your search is Handshake. So Handshake is like your one-stop shop for jobs and internship experiential learning opportunities. It's where the Career Center and verified employers post all kinds of jobs and help students. Also provide a platform where students, alumni, employer can connect to each other. So if you are current undergraduate or graduate student, you can log in a Handshake using your Stony Brook Net ID and password. If you're new students, about a week after you register for classes, you'll be able to access your own Stony Brook Handshake profile. You can use Handshake to connect with employers and send messages to recruiter managers. It's also where you can search for on-campus, off-campus job internships, and either like small local companies or big Fortune 500 firms. And you can also search and connect with employer who are going to have virtual in-person job fairs or info session or any connection events. And you can also expand your network by connecting with alumni and students from over 1,400 institutions in Handshake network. Now moving on to an equally important aspect of your career readiness, which is networking. Networking is such a crucial part of preparing you for your career. That's why Stony Brook University offers many resources to help you build those connections, relationship. These opportunities could be job internship fairs. These events bring a lot of employers to one location. You can learn about different companies, job openings, and industry trends. You will prepare a short introduction about yourself, bring your resume and ask thoughtful questions and leave good impressions. And we also have employer on-campus events. These are more intimate gathering where companies visit our campus and recruit, share information about their organizations. It's a chance to have a deeper conversation with them. And we have career community tailored events. These events focus on very specific career interests or industries. So you can network with some like-minded peers and professionals. Employer info sessions, these are when you can gain insight directly from the company representatives about their culture, value, and expectations sometimes. We also have company site visit. So this is a time for you to really have gain better understanding of the company's culture. And then it's a great opportunity for network as well. And we have employer resume reviews. So you will have your resume reviewed by industry professionals In addition to getting feedback, is a chance, of course, is a chance for you to connect with professionals in your field who can offer career advice, and maybe they'll offer you some opportunities on site. And employer mock interviews. So you practice your interview skills with real recruiters, hiring managers, employers, and you can press them and also get really good feedback on your interview performance. So remember, these events are more than just a job search for your job search. It's an opportunity for you to sharpen your networking skills, gain industry insight, and build a long-lasting relationship. And networking is about you being authentic, curious, respectful, and most importantly, be yourself. These connections will pave the way for your future career success. Now, in terms of an even deeper level, our career support at Stony Brook University is the Partnership Council. So the Stony Brook University Career Center Partnership Council is a special group of companies and organizations that are really excited to hire students just like you for some amazing internship and full-time job opportunities. So these opportunities cover a range of fields from finance to healthcare, technology, many more. Just imagine chatting with a recruiter from one of these firms. They can tell you about the skills they're looking for, the project they've been working on, and they might even become your mentors or recommend you for exciting opportunities. Now, if you now that you learned about our exciting network events and partnership council, let's talk about securing internship. So securing internship could be frustrating. We know that you might put time and effort in application, only waited for a few weeks, 4 weeks, and then you might receive rejection sometimes. But just so you know, you're not alone in this journey. So at Stony Brook University, we've got your back with our 8 career communities. These are like clubs, but instead of hobbies, there's center around your career interests. It doesn't matter what your major is, there is a community for you. Whether you're passionate about tech, art, business, or you're still exploring your options, you can join as many as you like and switch it up whenever your interests involve. By joining these communities, you will get 3 main benefits. You will have you receive bi-weekly emails tailored to your career interests, filled with job internship opportunities, info on relevant program. And for coaching, this is a big one because you will able to get one-on-one coaching with a career coach at the career center from your chosen community. They're like your personal career guide. And for connections, our career community also provide opportunity to network, like virtual networking hours, alumni, student mixtures, and so many more. So you will get a chance to connect with faculty, staff, alumni, and fellow students who share the same interests. This is a fantastic way to not just find opportunities, but to build network and to share with people who walk the path you are on. So next, I'm gonna pass the mic over to Juliana to talk about skill development.
Thank you. So Up on the screen right now, we have a list of 9 career competencies. So one thing that we focus on here at Stony Brook are skills that you need to succeed in your internships or in whatever experience and going to be pursuing. And these skills and competencies on the have been identified by employers as what they're looking for out of candidates. So this on the screen, it says NACE, that's the Association of Colleges and Employers, and they these competencies that students should be developing in order to succeed as candidates and when you're applying for. So we focus on skills and in preparing students for what they want to be pursuing next. They include professionalism, communication, career management, technology, problem solving, leadership, global equity, and inclusion. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about different opportunities and experiences in these competencies and skills. Kelly. To the next one. You get it. Just the next slide. Back to the slideshow, sorry. Perfect, thank you. One of the things that we promote are industry projects. So I'm going to talk about two. You can go back to the next one. Perfect. Okay, so up on the screen right now are Forage and Parker Dewey. These are 2 micro internship opportunities. So Kelly was talking about a lot of different ways to secure internships, and I think we'll only think about one certain, but these provide 2 other opportunities of ways students can really be gaining experience as soon as you start as a Stony Brook student. So Forage, virtual job simulation platform that works and allows students to build experiences with these top companies. We have this platform open to all Stony Brook. Make an account when you have your Stony Brook email, and you can search on the Forage website based on your career interest. So whether that's in health sciences, business, career industries, or based on an actual company name. So some of the companies listed on the screen here, Pfizer, PMG, those are some of the companies that I've created for, and they're about 2 to 6 hour simulations, and all you need to do is click on the one to gain experience in, allows you to actually work with that top company and in the life of working at the company would be like, and allows you to gain those skills and competencies that we had on the slide. So Forage is a great opportunity, especially if you don't have access to training here on campus, to really build that connection and become part of these companies' applicant pool as well, because they will have your work with them in their jobs. Parker Dewey is a little bit different. Micro internship. So for Parker Dewey, you have to create an application and send in and information about yourself, apply to a specific internship. So that's a short-term internship. They're usually short projects that companies create for students to participate in, and you will be paid for them. Great way to gain short-term experience if you make full-term internship experience. Both of these are ways to get connections and networking with different companies, just experience on your resume, and do different. Go to the next slide. Another way that students especially at Stony Brook, is through research opportunities. We are an institution, so there are a lot of opportunities for students to gain this experience on campus and off. The on-campus opportunities are on the screen here. You is the undergraduate research activities. That is just a way for students to gain research opportunities and present findings throughout. Another program that we have is called the Induce, that is specifically in the summer for students. And then we also have lots of different connections with institutions and hospitals in the area and in New York to connect students with research opportunities. Especially, we recommend doing that for the summers. So we will connect students with opportunities and programs that they can apply just about now this time of year to look for the summer. Next slide. Another way that you can gain experience on campus, leadership opportunities. And getting involved on campus is a great way to gain those competencies companies are looking for and those transfer skills that you can apply to really any. At Stony Brook specifically, we have this platform here called SB Engaged. That's where you can find campus student opportunities. They have listed there for what's going on each week or for the semester. All the student organizations are listed there. Those news articles, platform to see to the different interests that you might have, even if they are not related to your, because all those different experiences can allow you to build those leadership and transferable skills for your internships and future. So on the screen here, I have listed some of the application-based leadership opportunities on campus. So orientation, resident, assistant, undergraduate college fellows, a few of the opportunities that you can have to gain leadership through different departments on campus. But also you can apply to be on for different students, an area of your interest as well. So specific Career Center, we also have a number of experiential. That's one of the aspects of the Career Center that I with. So we have specific programs apply to be a part of, and they will have experiences that they gain access to programs. So I have listed on the screen here. DPLN is the Diversity Professional Work Program, really based on mentorship. So having students from employers and with mentors to really gain that professional development experience while they're a student and to build their connections. The Future Ready program is specifically for women that are interested in this. And this program also focuses on professional development and actual industry experience. So our students program are going to be connected with different industries and employers in the upcoming semester based on their field of interest and one attention from the crew, gain that experience and feel comfortable with what they want to be doing next. I also have a CG Explorations in STEM program and the program. There was a question in the Q&A about specifically for pre-med. We do have a pre-med or healthcare career coach in the Career Center that you can make a specifically about different internships and healthcare students, but also we have a program called the Pathways to Healthcare program through the Career Center. And this is focused on gaining experience fields for students that want to pursue a healthcare profession. It can be arranged, doesn't have to just be medical school, or pre-PA, pre-nursing, and people that are in the program. And through that program, we work specifically with Stony Brook Hospital, and we partner with a few of the ER there that They work with the students and at the hospital, clinical skills, and learn different skills that they would be interested in experience for the future and seeing if they learn medicine. You can go to the next slide. Another aspect of the we have is called the Center for Service Learning and Community Services, our community engagement focus in the career. So gaining volunteer experience is also to gain skills and learn more about your interests, what you're good at, your strengths and your weaknesses, and to others, and also give back to the community. Our Center for Service Learning connects students specifically with communities and opportunity for one-on-one appointments that you can make with the Center for Service Learning to see what might be and also and student organizations with different nonprofits. So kind of talking about before, what are the benefits of this aspect of gaining experience? Here in service work, it allows you to explore your interests, but also it allows you to develop skills that we were talking about earlier, but professional communication and leadership and teamwork are all things that you can gain through volunteer experiences, while at the same time being a community and pursue passions that you have out on your applications when you're looking for different opportunities in the future. And specifically, the center provides at Stony Brook that you'll be able to access are those one-on-one, so that attention and personalized coaching through even up to your opportunities. Plus different major university events that hosts for all students and university members to attend, such as community, which was in the fall, of students volunteering a community service day, Corps prep program that prepares students that are interested in serving in the Peace Corps after graduation. Up in the spring this semester coming up, we have Service Week, as well as a volunteer fair semester where you can learn about different volunteer opportunities. We have awareness walk and so many more opportunities with different opportunities on Long Island and New York City and whatever you're interested in. On the bottom of this slide, we have our platform called Give Pulse, which Stony Brook uses to allow students to find volunteer opportunities and also track your, especially if you need to community impact and service for whatever you may be applying for in the future. And that's it from me. Kelly, I don't know if you want to introduce them, but you're muted.
I'm sorry about that. Yes, thank you, Juliana. And then I'm monitoring the chat box and I see, can you share any success story or notable achievement of students who have participated in internships facilitated by the Career Center or at Stony Brook? This is a great question and actually lead to the next part. So next, I'm gonna ask Shriyasi Saha and Jason Ling, who really appreciate taking the time to participate in our event and share stories with us. But first, I want to give the opportunity for them to introduce themselves. So if you are in the audience, Shriyasi, do you mind share something about you? Hi, Shriyasi.
Yeah. Hi. My name is Shriyasi. You can call me Shrey if you want. I'm a psychology student. I'm a sophomore right now. I'm currently an intern at the Career Center and a peer educator at the Center for Prevention and Outreach.
Jason?
Hello, my name is Jason Lin. I'm a senior. I major in business management with a concentration in finance and operations management. And like Shrey, I also worked at the Career Center as a senior operations and talent management intern.
Thank you so much. So my first question is for Shrey. So Shrey, could you please share your insights and maybe personal experience and how to effectively gain valuable experience while studying at Stony Brook University?
Yeah. So I would say, for my experiences specifically, I wasn't actively looking for internship experience in my freshman year, but I kind of just stumbled upon them because I received like a lot of the handshake emails bi-weekly. So specifically for this Career Center internship, I received an email when the deadline was coming up, and I looked at like the internship opportunities and the positions, and it seemed like something that I wasn't familiar with, but I would like to be interested in. So like operations, and like I was interested in the position, so I decided to apply because why not? And then the same thing for the CPO, Center for Prevention Outreach position. I was familiar with the organization somewhat because they had events prior, and I attended a lot of them, and like they were like during Welcome Week. That I'm sure if any of you have been or like will be attending Welcome Week, you'll be familiar with CPO. I also wasn't familiar with their internship either, so I kind of just stumbled upon that as well. I learned about it actually through a flyer that somebody was handing out in the union, and then they told me about the position, and I realized that it could be something that I could get valuable experience from, because I'm interested in healthcare, and this is like a health education type of position, so I thought it would be valuable, and I just decided to apply because again, why not? And I've really enjoyed both of them.
That's awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna pass the mic to Jason. So my question for you is, since you received plenty offers, full-time offers already, and you're graduating, so what opportunities or strategies have you found most helpful in building your skill set and resume, like during your time here?
I think the most valuable thing really is getting that experience. And as Kelly and Juliana mentioned before, Stony Brook has such a wide variety of programs that they offer. I think one of the coolest things about Stony Brook is the clubs. I feel like it's really good in the sense of it's super diverse and you're able to find whatever club that's interested to you. It could be cultural clubs, organizations, professional clubs. And really, this is how I was able to kind of push myself outside of my comfort zone, really being able to surround myself with people that are like-minded and that are also driven. And that's actually how I found the internship for the Career Center. Actually, it was through one of my organizations, and a lot of my friends were working there, and they encouraged me to apply. So I did. It was an amazing process, and I really did learn a lot. And I think it's really being able to leverage your experiences into doing better things, right? So taking the opportunity to intern at the Career Center, I was able to get an internship over the summer, and because of that, I was able to really pivot myself and kind of get that full-time offer through again more of the experiences and really being able to really being able to speak outside of your comfort zone. I think that's something that you guys should definitely focus on and really trying to surround yourself with people that are like-minded as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jason. I really like that quote. You gotta step out of your comfort zone. And it's like coming to going to a university, become a college student. It's all about letting yourself out there. I really appreciate your stories. And next, I'm going to go into our Q&A session. So I see some of the questions. So everyone, for very specific question, next slide, I'm going to share our email address. So feel free to email us, and then we're happy to go into a little deeper discussion with you. But I do want to share some of the pre-survey questions. I noticed a lot of students want to know, like, as a very new student, and like, how do you start? Like, what if you don't have much experience? How do you secure your very first internship or part-time or any sort of opportunities? So I would say to find an internship as very new college students, very importantly, you really need to think about like what do you want to do? What kind of work interests you, and what skills you have you want to demonstrate. And you can use like platform like LinkedIn and Handshake. We talked about search some internships and like see what interests you. Just read about those jobs responsibilities and your what you're gonna do in the internship, and you get an idea like, oh, this is what a internship in computer science could look like. And make sure before you do this, make sure your profile is complete and your resume is up to date. And even you don't have much work experience, you can include your education skills and then any volunteer work or student club you just joined. You should also find opportunity to join the e-board, run for those leadership roles. And also, like we offer at Career Center, like a resume review and mock interview. So when you prepare for application, and you can have all these resources you should utilize, and also like prepare the materials for the application. For example, references, have a list of people who will recommend you. Also, like it's good to be ready for the interview by doing research on the company and practice answers to some common questions. And once you secure an internship, like try to make most of internship by setting goals, being active, make connections for your next internship. You can also like find internship opportunities by attending network events, since not all the internship are posted online. So you talking to people on campus as well, like professors or advisors, Career Center staff, and always like don't forget, like there are people you know might already know, like your family and friends, see if they know any internship opportunities, and sometimes maybe reach out directly to this company that you like is also a good idea. Writing them emails, explain why you admire their work and what you can offer. And consider like some local companies. If you don't have transportation, you have time limited, just maybe they might have like fewer applicants and can offer more hands-on experience for freshmen. So that's my recommendation. And Gianna, do you want to answer some of the questions in the chat?
So questions, and a lot of the questions are focused on what are specific opportunities looking like, and that I would definitely say based on a lot of the resources that Kelly, for students, we advise them and Handshake for specific opportunities and industries, and then we also have opportunities to connect with specific career coaches to be in their specific industry of interest. So I think that's one thing that stands out about our Career Center is we have those specified career communities. So one person I believe asked about, so we do have a tech and career coach that you can meet with one-on-one and make an appointment. That's open to all Stony Brook students. And we also have alumni or after you graduate. So you can make an coach and they can assist you in specifically looking for those specific industry opportunities and programs. Also, my role as experience coordinator, I connect students with experiences in general, with me to look for specific experiences, and Kelly for specifically internships. That was one question. Another was someone asked, how do you manage your time while you're studying and working? Time.
Yes, I think that could be for Jason and
yeah,
that's a perfect one.
Definitely.
I think the best way to manage your time I think it's really important to settle those clear expectations right from the get-go with your supervisor or your manager on kind of expectations of, okay, this is what we need done step by step. And then really, again, being able to provide clear communications with, these are how I'm able to prioritize my time. Some of the things that I use is Google Calendar. I think that's the most simplest way. It gives me reminders and notifications so that I can keep myself on track and on top of things. And I don't know about you, Shay.
Yeah, I would say the same. I use Google Calendar mainly. I've used it a lot more this year because I have had to manage the 2 internships, and it's like I want to make sure I don't like double book anything, or like I want to make sure I still have time for my assignments. So I put as much as I can into Google Calendar, and I also use like Notion for like just all of my assignments and everything. But also like sometimes when I'm not as organized, it's just like having like a mental calendar kind of, or just knowing what I have to do for that week, or at least like that day.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I hope so everyone's answered their question already, asked their question already. And now I noticed there are questions like, how does Stony Brook University facilitate mentorship and professional development for interns? Distinguishing its program from others. Are there specific initiative or program led by the intern coordinator that contribute the uniqueness of Stony Brook Internship Support Service? I think these are great questions. And I have to say, we're very unique in terms of our experiential education has developed over the past 15 years. Especially the program I'm overseeing right now is EXT. So you might in a situation you've done your internship, or you've done your part-time job, you've done your work, you come home, but by the end of the day, you feel like, oh, I don't know how to talk about it in my resume. Like, how do I talk about it? It's just because you didn't have the exposure to those languages to talk about your skill, articulate your skills, sell your skills employer. So we have a lot of workshop, and in the EXT program, you are mandatory to participate some of these workshops that offer at the career center. So you will learn like, how do I talk about the communication skills I gained working in the pharmacy? So that is how we are so unique. And then also these are credit-bearing internship program, which means you will have a faculty sponsor who will guide you through your internship. They will ask you at some point, say, oh, what happened with your meeting with the supervisor last week? What went well? What went wrong? And so you will be able to reflect your experience, and you will find solutions, and then you will make action plan. So you're involving, and then you're gaining more skills, and you're practicing skills during the internship. So we have that guidance, and we have a faculty sponsor that is very committed to your career growth other than just your academic. I hope that answered your question. Okay. I think that's all my answers, and maybe Elisa and Amanda, you want to?
Hi, everybody. Yeah, a question we get a lot for undergraduate students is, how do they decide when the right time is to do an internship? If they're thinking about, am I going to do research? Am I going to have a job? Am I going to volunteer and join clubs? Like, when is the right time? How do I decide as an undergrad, and how did the students that are here kind of make that decision?
Definitely sooner. So I would say all depends on how you manage your coursework. So if you have spare time, I would definitely just try to commit like a short period of time. For example, just a couple hours per week and do some volunteer. And we have the Center for Service Learning, and they offer many opportunities like with local nonprofit. So I think that's a great opportunity, and the application process is not very complicated. And for if you're a little overwhelmed your first semester, you can start a second semester and then find something on campus. We do have a lot of on-campus opportunities, student employment, and these are also the good ways to start. And I recommend if you want to get an internship, it's better to start at least 1 or 2 semesters before. So you need to give yourself some time to get to know the market before you make your decision, because you might, after reading about 5 internships in this field, and realize, oh, that's not how I pictured what I would do in this field. And you might start to think about other fields. So I would say, like, come to Career Center as soon as you started your college years. And book appointment. We have career coaching appointment. You book appointment with me. Just start on little things. Maybe spend 2 hours per day searching on Handshake to read the job description. It's all like you break it down, even though it looks like a big task for you in the future. But if you break it down, it's actually not that. It's pretty easy to get it under your control, I'll say.
We have a question about international students and if they're able to do internships.
Right. I would say we have this office that have, I don't want to convey the wrong message, but I believe for international students, for on-campus, some of the department, as long as you work directly with students, is academic department, like for example, Career Center. If you're international students, it's okay. However, for off-campus, you might need CPT, and then this internship opportunity has to align with your discipline. So I would say, like, once you joined us, we have the appointment with the visa advisor anytime available for you.
And any, as we kind of close out the hour, any final advice from our current students about what their experience has been like overall at Stony Brook as our prospective applicants and future, hopefully admitted students embark on this journey as they finish high school and look to college, as if Jason and Shrey could look back and recall what that was like?
Well, I don't know about Jason, but it hasn't been too long for me. So I would say it's definitely what you make of it. Like, there's so much to do here. Like, there's hundreds of clubs, there's hundreds of organizations, internships. Like, you can really find like your people here if you just look in the right places. I would say, like, just like Jason said before, just find the clubs that you're interested in, maybe like the topics that you're interested in. Just surround yourself with the people that you like, and you'll have like a great experience.
Yeah, also again what Shrey said to what I said, just make the most out of it. It's like Stony Brook is so much opportunities to offer. At the Career Center, even all the professors, they're super nice, really knowledgeable, and I got a lot of information and a lot of opportunities through my professors actually, and really being able to build those strong relationships. It really helped me elevate and kind of was used as a launch pad to other opportunities. So I think Stony Brook is a great opportunity to really learn and to develop yourself personally and professionally, at least for me during my time here at Stony Brook. So it's been an amazing ride for sure.
And Juliana and Kelly, do you have any final words of advice or wisdom for our guests tonight?
I just want to echoing what Jason said earlier, step out of your comfort zone. I actually grew up in China. This is my third year in the US. When I moved here, I know I'm not like, I don't have the expertise, I don't have the experience in higher ed, but I joined the higher education administration program. I was able to really push myself out there, start meeting people, start asking questions. So nothing is impossible. Just everyone, you should be glad that Stony Brook is so supportive. Every staff and professor, they love their students. They will spend time with you. They will share all their expertise, their network with you. So make your decision wisely.
So just echo Jason and Shayasi. They are two of our amazing interns that we have at the Career Center, and they are great examples of students. They took advantage of an amazing opportunity, and I for all of you as well. We just listed off a lot of information to all of you, but that's because there are a lot of opportunities that you can at this school. I would recommend looking into them sooner rather than start, and taking advantage of that, seeing what's interesting to you and seeing what support that you can gain through that, because we do. So our resources, because we want to help you succeed and move.
Well, I want to thank our panel, our presenters for a super informative session, and for our students for joining us to give their insight into the Stony Brook Internship and Career Center resources. Again, Kelly and Juliana were kind enough to share their email addresses. So if you do have follow-up questions, you can send them to them or to admissions at enroll@stonybrook.edu. You can also call admissions during the weekdays, during the day at 631-632-6868 to speak with an admissions counselor if you have any admissions questions. Again, thank you all for joining us, and we wish you the best with your applications, with your next steps in your senior year, or if you're a transfer student looking to transfer to Stony Brook in that process. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and have a good one. Bye, everybody.